The bright lights of the television studio hummed with an expectant energy as the cameras began to roll. The atmosphere was thick with the scent of hairspray and the nervous excitement of three young couples waiting in the wings. One of these brides wants to make love to her husband while on a washing machine set on spin dry. Which one is it? Well, her husband is about to find out, and so are you, because it is time to play the Newlywed Game. Hi, I am Gary Kroger and welcome to the Newlywed Game. Today we are going to meet three brand new wonderful couples and we will discover just how well they know each other. The game is simple. I will ask each couple questions about each other. Every correct answer earns points. The couple with the most points wins a wonderful second honeymoon. What do you say? Let us meet our first couple. She is 27 years old. He is 30 years old. Together they own their own financial service and they have been married for 1 year 1 month. Please meet Felicia and Napoleon Provence. Welcome. Good luck to you. Next, she is a 29-year-old research analyst. He is a 32-year-old assistant athletic director at USC. They have been married for 8 months. Please meet Teresa and Mark Ryan. Welcome to the show. Welcome back. Good luck to you. Finally, she is a 35-year-old yoga instructor. He is a 39-year-old business consultant. They have been married for just 2 months. Please meet Megan and Gary McCarver. Welcome. Welcome. Good luck to you. Big round of applause for all of today's newlyweds. Gary Kroger flashed a charismatic smile at the audience before turning his attention to the contestants. You guys ready? All right. Now ladies, before the show we took some time with your husbands and we videotaped them. Now Megan, I am going to ask you to look at this monitor behind me and I want you to take a look at what Gary had to say. The screen flickered to life showing Gary McCarver speaking candidly. To get myself out of hot water I usually bribe my wife with. Now we stopped the tape right there because for 10 points I want you to finish Gary's sentence. Megan bit her lip and thought for a moment before answering food. Gary Kroger nodded but waited for the reveal. Gary McCarver on the screen finished his thought by saying chocolate kisses. It was close but not quite a match. Gary Kroger chuckled. Close. Close. It is edible. Close. All right. Teresa, I am going to ask you to do the same thing. Take a look at Mark. The monitor showed Mark Ryan leaning back in his chair. The worst present my wife ever bought me was. Gary Kroger looked at Teresa expectantly. She smiled nervously and guessed a sweater. Mark on the video confirmed her suspicion by describing this big, thick, heavy sweater. The audience cheered as the Ryans secured their first points. All right, Felicia, are you getting yourself together there? Yes, I am ready. You ready to play? Yes. Let us watch Napoleon. Napoleon Provence appeared on the screen with a thoughtful expression. The one thing we cannot talk about without fighting is. He paused before suggesting open up the mail, I guess. Gary Kroger turned back to Felicia, who had a very different answer in mind. Changing her last name to mine. Oh my God. I am guessing you did not want to change your name. I hyphenated. Well, that is a nice compromise. You happy with that, Napoleon? Definitely not. Am I starting a little fight here? No, no, no. The host shifted gears with a playful glint in his eye. Okay, guess what? We also videotaped the ladies, so Napoleon let us try to make some points by looking at Felicia. When it comes to my husband's body, I like to fix his. Napoleon looked at the camera and guessed hair. However, Felicia's recorded answer was far more practical as she admitted she liked to fix his pimples. The audience erupted in laughter. Mark, there is Teresa. I can never trust my husband with. Mark did not hesitate and answered her credit card. Teresa's recorded voice echoed his sentiment perfectly. The credit card. Gary Kroger laughed heartily. Hey, all right. You know what I love about this? This is definitely the 90s. She cannot trust you with her credit card. I like that. All right, Gary, let us look at Megan. The dumbest thing my husband asked me to wear when we were having sex was. Gary McCarver rubbed his chin, looking a bit embarrassed. Dumbest thing, Gar. It is probably a black see-through bodysuit thing. Gary Kroger raised an eyebrow. That is pretty specific. Yeah, that is very specific. Okay, black see-through bodysuit thing. Thing, yeah. Megan's recorded answer appeared on the screen. A tacky teddy. Gary defended his memory. That is not a teddy. It is a tacky thing, see-through thing. Gary Kroger smiled. Well, it was very close. It was very. Well, we will get there. We are not tearing up the scoreboard here, although the Ryans have 10 points. You are on the board. I am encouraged. We are gonna come back with more points right after this. The show returned from the commercial break with a warmer, more personal tone. Welcome back to the Newlywed game. Now Gary, I heard that you met Megan while working at a singles club. Gary McCarver shook his head. No, it was at a Christmas singles party and I was helping out and I saw her at the counter helping with tickets and I kind of flirted with her a little bit. Megan immediately gave a thumbs down gesture. That is not true at all. That is not true at all. I was sitting at this table welcoming people in and I was working and also looking out for some nice handsome guys and he came up with this little reindeer and started like flirting with all the women and saying, oh, you look beautiful. Oh, look at your legs. Oh, what nice shoes. And I was like, this guy, he is gonna make a great daddy. I want him. And to this day he denies that he was there to meet women. He always says he is working into the kitchen. But it is. You were not working. You were cruising, right? She was totally cruising. But hey, it worked. She saw in you the potential of a good husband. I was no cruiser. I did well. You did very well. Way to go. It was excellent. Now Teresa, Mark proposed to you in a very romantic place, right? Mark smirked. Hey, it was a really cool parking lot. Teresa laughed. It was a nice parking lot, but it was a parking lot. A parking lot where? Above a parking garage. I was like, no, we were going to a comedy club for her birthday. It just happened to be the right place. It was the time. Okay, so you are a man that seizes the moment. Exactly. All right, you should get credit for that then. Now Felicia, you did not make it to your honeymoon. You almost did not make it to your honeymoon. Well, Napoleon did not have his birth certificate at the airlines. You need to have your birth certificate or you cannot go to St. Martin's. And I told him 1001 times bring your birth certificate. So I called up his mema and his mother had to come and bring his birth certificate. And then we got to go. The audience let out a collective sympathetic sound. Or your mother came and brought it. Well, you had other things on your mind, right? That was it. You know, with all the running around and all the last-minute stuff to do, just forgot it. It happens. At the bottom line, just forgot it. It happens. Gary Kroger checked the scores. Right now only the Ryans are on the board with 10 points. The rest of you. You have got some fans there. You are going to make that up now. Now here is what is going to happen. I am going to ask each of you a multiple choice question. Now it is up to you to guess which of the 3 answers I give you your mate already said. Each correct answer is 10 points. Felicia, I am going to start with you. If Napoleon were to give you a title, it would be Princess Queen or a royal pain in the butt. Felicia looked at Napoleon and then at the host. Should I? Yeah, you should answer. Queen. Gary Kroger winced slightly. Ooh. A royal pain in the butt. Ooh. Oh my God. What is wrong with you? Well, all right, moving on. Teresa, we asked Mark if he found a $20 bill in the couch after you just had friends over, what would he do? Would he call your friends to see who lost it, wait to see if anyone mentions it, or keep the cash? Keep the cash. Yes. That is money. All right. Megan, what kind of a face did Gary say you have first thing in the morning? A kissy face, a funny face, or a face only a mother could love? Kissy face. Yes. Gary Kroger leaned in. What is a kissy face? Gary McCarver explained, she is an early bird and I am a night owl, so in the morning it is like zing good morning. And I am just hello hi hello. That must be pleasant to wake up to. All right guys, we are going to turn this around. Gary, when you have company over for dinner, what did Megan say would be best for you to do? Run the kitchen, help her around the kitchen, or keep your butt out of the kitchen? Run the kitchen. Megan looked incredulous. You always get in the way, honey. Gary defended himself. In the kitchen. I am always in the kitchen doing the dishes, doing everything, remember? Gary Kroger guessed. Let me guess, you said keep your butt out of the kitchen. Of course. Mark, how did Teresa rate your last sexual encounter? Your eyes lit up. R-rated, X-rated, or overrated? Mark smiled confidently. Overrated. Teresa looked shocked. X-rated. But obviously I was mistaken. I must have been sleeping, I do not know. Finally, Napoleon, when you are asleep, what did Felicia say it takes to wake you up? Gentle nudge, good push, or a glass of ice water? Napoleon guessed gentle nudge. Felicia sighed. Why don't you give him a good push? Why would I pull you over the covers? I do like this, I pull you. You do not do that just to wake me up though. Move over. Oh honey, move over. No, 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 that is not just to wake me up though. That is to get the cover to wake me up. Gary Kroger laughed and signaled for the break. We are going to find out a lot more about these couples right after this, so stick around. The cameras returned to the studio and the competition reached a new level of intensity. We are back with more of the Newlywed game. Right now, Felicia and Napoleon, you do not have any points. You have yet to get on the board. You are going to make your move now, aren't you? Yes, definitely. In second place right now, Megan and Gary, you have 10 points. Which means that still in first place are Teresa and Mark with 20 points. Now gentlemen, before the show you know we had some time with your wives and they told us some things. Little secrets, some of your most annoying habits, all sorts of things. Now as I reveal their secrets, if you think it is your wife I am talking about, I want you to hold up that sign that you have got right there. Hold it up for me now. And you are going to say that is my wife. Very, very good. Now here is the thing. Each correct answer gets you 10 points. Only the first sign up gets the points, but if you are first and wrong you are going to lose 10 points. Okay. Alright, here is the first one. She cannot stand that you snore. Apparently all you guys are sleeping and you do not know you are snoring. Who was that? Mark raised his sign. Yeah. That is my wife. Napoleon was a little late. Gary Kroger asked Teresa, what do you do when he snores? Give him that famous nudge. I give him a gentle nudge and say, honey, you are snoring. Next one. She thinks she looks her ugliest after she works out. Napoleon raised his sign quickly. That is my wife. Yes, very good. It is ugly. Hair hanging out here. Red. Okay. It is bad. Trust me. Gary Kroger added long term. Long term it looks good. The host continued. The thing you do that annoys her the most is rush her while she's getting ready. Gary McCarver shouted, that is my wife. But he was wrong. No, it was not your wife. Who was that? Oh, Megan. Yeah, apparently that was your wife. Gary Kroger looked at the next card. She spent the night in a Marine barracks with a Marine she just met. Mark Ryan's sign went up immediately. That is my wife. She just met. For those of you at home, we do have some Marines in the audience today. And I think he is in the crowd. Teresa, you definitely have some fans here today. Teresa explained, I just wanted to see what it looked like and I just stayed a little bit longer than I had planned. You wanted to see what the inside of a Marine barracks looked like. Why not? It is a woman thing. All right. To each their own. She lies to you about not smoking in the house. Napoleon's sign was the first to rise. That is my wife. Yes, that was your wife. I just love the enthusiasm you have. He knows that you are smoking in the house. Exactly. So you do not lie very well. It is like a smell when you hit the door, you know. Cigarette butts everywhere. Now for the one everyone was waiting for. She wants to make love to you on top of a washing machine set on spin dry. Come on, guys. Ladies, who said that by a show of hands? Come on, fellas. Come on. Gary McCarver raised his sign. That is my wife. After the show. After the show, okay. Finally, when it comes to affection, she wishes you were more aggressive and dirty. Napoleon raised his sign. That is my wife. No, I am sorry. Who was that? Really? You are a gentle bear sometimes, honey. Oh, I am sorry. A washing machine is in your future, fellas. Yeah, I should have gone for the aggressive. We will be right back after this, folks. The final round was about to begin and the prize was within reach. Welcome back to the Newlywed game. At the end of this round, one of these couples will be off on a fabulous second honeymoon. Ellen, tell them where they are going. Ellen's voice filled the studio. Gary, today's winners are going to Jamaica. They will be spending a week at Couples, the all-inclusive romantic Caribbean resort. They will enjoy deluxe accommodations, award-winning cuisine, exciting land and water sports and more. Enjoy your stay at Couples Resort in Jamaica, the ideal choice for a first or second honeymoon.